안녕하세요. Riding on the Korean wave. Welcome to Friday's edition of The Culture Wave. I'm Kwon-soa in Seoul. Explore with us Korea's culture from all aspects and stay up to date with K-entertainment, K-trends, K-heritage, K-everything. And today with a special focus on K-pop and demons and hunters. And we'll do all of that together with our co-host Bella Kim joining me in the studio. Hello, Bella.
Hi, Soa. Happy Friday, Soa.
Happy Friday.
And happy Friday to everyone joining us today on the Culture Wave. I'm Bella, here to co-host and fill you guys in with some exciting K-entertainment news.
And we're also joined by Arirang's News Features reporter An Seong-jin. Welcome back, Seong-jin.
Hi, Seong-jin.
Hello, guys. Happy Friday. Happy Friday to all of our viewers. My name is An Seong-jin, and I'm a News Features reporter here at Arirang News.
Seong-jin, I made it quite obvious in the opening,
right.
But we're going to have a very special focus on K-pop Demon Hunters, the phenomenon, throughout the show today.
Oh,
and
absolutely.
It starts with your coverage. Seong-jin, what do you have?
Right, so Netflix recently released their animated film, obviously called the K-pop Demon Hunters, and it's been sparking a lot of interest for Korean culture and Korean heritage to a wider audience, more specifically through topping the charts for its visuals and music. But this popularity has been appealing to consumers who look for something special. Let's have a look at it together.
A demon boy band?
K-pop, an animation combining to create a global sensation. The Netflix movie K-pop Demon Hunters, which tells the story of a K-pop girl group and their secret identities as demon hunters, topped charts in 41 countries within the first week of its release on June 20. Its original soundtrack album also dominated global music charts, ranking second on the Billboard 200 and 8 individual tracks topping a variety of other charts. But it's not only the visuals and music. The movie is made even more special by incorporating Korean tradition and culture, even embedding aspects of shamanism.
Netflix has a lot of reach all over the world, so whoever did not know about the Korean culture before was introduced in some way or another.
Also, just like the K-pop part, you know, it was a good way to combine something that's so mainstream these days and Korean culture. I think it was also a good way to educate people about Korean culture.
And this explosive craze for the animated film has resulted in a sales boost for products which bear a resemblance to characters and items that appear on screen. In fact, at the gift store at the National Museum of Korea, items including tiger and magpie badges and a pen featuring a kat, or traditional Korean hat, saw a huge uptick in sales.
This seems to be an opportunity to share Korean traditional culture with global consumers through content. Hallyu at the moment is trending with a lot of interest, so we hope to further work on disseminating our culture through these products.
The presence of such traditional icons play a true role in disseminating Korean culture beyond K-pop.
Not only is it very well made, but it's the Korean elements that become interesting and refreshing for Western viewers. With their popularity, these films serve as culture ambassadors, often more effective than government campaigns.
By blending Korean heritage with intriguing storytelling and catchy rhythms, K-pop Demon Hunters has turned into a trendsetter for global fans, fueling further interest in Korea's cultural icons.
I wish I had a real-sized version of the tiger.
Oh, the Derpy, the huge one?
Derpy, yes. But I really have to thank the makers of the movie for putting so many Korean elements, Korean cultural elements in there. But guys, do you feel the craze around you regarding K-pop Demon Hunters?
Definitely. I listen to the songs every day, especially from my very own Lumi here today. Yeah, you sang like soda pop all day today long, so I hear it definitely.
You're my soda pop, my little soda pop.
Yes.
And Seong-jin, I know you're a big fan of the songs and
Absolutely.
also the film. I heard you didn't just watch it one time, right?
Right. That's why I was actually excited to cover this article, because I didn't watch it only once. I actually, in fact, watched it twice. When I was watching it the second time, I don't know if you guys have realized, but there are a lot of Easter eggs hidden. There are very small details that you kind of can't catch on the first watch.
Right. And you just mentioned that you watched it twice.
I watched it twice.
And twice is also featured in the movie.
Right. And there are small posters of Twice twice as well, which I feel like are small details that some of our viewers can maybe catch. And also I was excited to go to the National Museum of Korea myself to check out the goods and perhaps maybe buy one, but unfortunately they were sold out, so I didn't get the chance to buy them, but still excited to cover this. Maybe I'll watch it again.
Definitely. And with the that you watched it twice, what do you say is the impact of this film?
Right. I guess this film really shows cultural empowerment or the importance of cultural diplomacy because the success of K-pop Demon Hunters is doing more than just drawing our audience or international global viewers. It's turning these audiences into Korean culture as fans fall in love with the film's vibrant characters and stylized world. And those fans naturally begin exploring the cultural elements behind the movie, whether it be the traditional attire, symbolic artifacts, or folklore. They get to engage in this immersive interaction with Korean heritage, which I feel like is definitely a big boost for the country.
Right. Definitely. So I would love to see more contents like this that could, help in spreading K-culture as well.
And we're also going to have a special analysis on the K-pop Demon Hunters phenomenon with an expert in a bit. But for now, thank you very much, Songjin, for that coverage.
Thank you,
My pleasure, guys. Thank you for having me.
Now time for some K-entertainment news with Bella Kim. Bella, we can't stop talking about K-pop Demon Hunters. You mentioned that I kind of represent Doomy and you're kind of like Mira. And I forgot to mention Songjin was kind of the Zoe today. But we also can't stop talking about Squid Game. So what's the latest?
Definitely. Well, Squid Game and the 6 actors from the series have been nominated for the 2025 Gold Derby TV Awards. According to the Gold Derby website on Thursday, Lee Jung-jae was included among the 6 nominees for the drama actor category. And for the drama supporting actress category, Kang Hae-sim, who played mother Jang Geum-ja, and Park Gyu-young, who played Noel, a North Korean defector, were also nominated. Additionally, Lee Byung-hun and Choi Seung-yeon, or also known as Tap, were nominated for the Best Supporting Actor. Lastly, Gong Yoo was nominated for the Drama Guest Actor category, and the Squid Game series itself was also nominated for Drama Series and Ensemble of the Year. The Gold Derby Awards, which marks its 22nd anniversary this year, is an American pop culture awards ceremony that selects excellent actors and works in 30 different categories, including drama, entertainment, animation, and movies. The results will be announced on August 18th.
Can't wait for that. And along with these nominations, there are also updates on the view count.
That is correct. The Squid Game series has surpassed 700 million total views. Netflix announced on Thursday that the final season of the series topped Netflix charts in 93 countries with over 60 million views within just 3 days of its release last month. The series has shown a strong performance from the start, as the first season holds the record of the most popular non-English shows of all time on Netflix. And actually, the top 1, 2, and 3 is all Squid season 1, 2, and 3, so that's very impressive as well. And it also won 6 trophies at the Emmy Awards and picked up many domestic and international awards as well, and it still continues to thrive globally.
Incredible achievement. And we're going to end up with a rookie boy group that's been doing amazing since their debut.
That's correct. Monster rookies, 아홉, will hold their first fan concert since their debut, titled 아홉 First Philippine Fancon Rendezvous in Manila at Smart Araneta Coliseum in Malaysia, the Philippines, on August 30th. Now, this is their very first solo fan concert by 아홉, and this comes just 1 month after their debut. The group are achieving both popularity and buzz as monster rookies, breaking various records since their debut. Their first album recorded initial sales of over 360,000 copies, ranking 5th for the highest first-week sales of debut albums by all K-pop boy groups. Having achieved success domestically, 아홉 are now expanding their global activities. Prior to the fan concert in the Philippines, a release event will be held in Japan.
We're going to keep rooting for them. And thank you very much, Bella, for those updates.
Yes, I'll stick around.
And now we go over to our AI anchor, Adi, for more on the culture front. Adi?
Hello and welcome to your AI guide to the latest cultural updates from Korea. Here's our top story. Korean poet Kim Hye-sun, has been named the winner of the 2025 International Literature Award, becoming the first Asian to receive the prestigious honor presented by Germany's House of World Cultures. The jury unanimously selected Kim for the German translation of her poetry collection, Autobiography of Death. The jury described her poetic diction as a miracle that opens a path to hear the echoes, formed on the threshold of the afterlife. Kim previously became the first Korean poet to win Canada's renowned Griffin Poetry Prize in 2019, and later received Sweden's Cicada Prize, earning widespread global acclaim. The National Museum of Korea has launched a special exhibition commemorating the 80th anniversary of Korea's liberation from Japan. The exhibition showcases key independence movement artifacts, along with original prison record cards featuring photos of prominent activists who were closely monitored by the Japanese Empire. They're being unveiled to the public for the first time. A short, AI-generated video is also on display, bringing to life the bright smiles of independence activists who sacrificed their lives before witnessing Korea's liberation. The Korea Character Licensing Fair 2025, the country's largest character industry event, has officially opened at Seoul's KOEX. The fair showcases a wide range of intellectual property content across characters, animation, and entertainment, providing visitors with a comprehensive view of the industry. Attendees can also explore the entire industry ecosystem, from character development to manufacturing and licensing. Now in its 9th year, the event is recognized as Asia's largest content IP business platform. That's all from me. Stay tuned to the Culture Wave.
Here's a note to Arirang TV viewers. We are conducting a survey for our programs, including The Culture Wave, to meet our viewers' expectations. Please visit us at www.arirang.com or on the mobile app Arirang TV to give us your valuable feedback. You also have a chance to win some Bluetooth earbuds and K-pop merch.
Huntrix and Saja Boys are not only battling for the top spot as the most popular idol group in the animated musical fantasy film K-pop Demon Hunters on Netflix. Nope, the fictional girl and boy group's popularity has grown beyond the screen to not only reach the top of viewers' charts in many countries, but to take over music charts like Billboard. Now, for more on the Kaedehon phenomenon, we are now joined by our culture critic, Professor Ji Hae-won at Kyunghee University. Welcome back, Professor Ji, and welcome back from Spain.
Thank
Hello.
you. Hello, good afternoon.
Well, Professor Ji, first off, who would have thought that an American production would make a movie that's dominated by K-pop demons and mythology, Korean mythology. So first off, what did you think of the film and what's behind the success?
Yeah, personally, I enjoyed the K-pop Demon Hunters, a Netflix's animated film created by the Sony Pictures Animation. But honestly, I never thought it has achieved this much massive global success, dominating both the streaming and the chart. So the film was released on June 20th, and it quickly became the global sensation, reaching #1 on Netflix's global film rankings and topping chart of the 41 countries, including the US, UK, Australia, Japan, France, and Germany. So we can actually call it a success as a cultural phenomenon and has extended it to the real-world impact with the Huntrix and Saja Boys, achieving Billboard chart success and driving demand for the related merchandises as well. So I think this is the great example of how contemporary Korean storytelling weaves ancient mythology with modern pop culture.
I can definitely see the success as well. The songs are very catchy. We've been listening to it all day today. What do you think is the most unique attempt that you're seeing in this film?
I think what makes K-pop Demon Hunters unique is music. Definitely music and story, characters, and the style of animation. So this film tried to blend the K-pop music, mythology, and demonology with a story about K-pop girl group Huntrix, Rumi, like you, Rumi, Mira, and Zoe, who secretly protect the world and their fans from the demons. And I believe this point is kind of makes this film a love letter to K-pop and its fandom, since the source of their power comes clearly from their fans. So the film also tells their individual and collective journey, revealing true identity through their bonds with each other and their faith. So a large group of fans already have formed a strong attachment to the characters of the members of Huntrix and Saja Boys. Moreover, the film utilizes a mix of 2D and 3D animation with dynamic action sequences and vibrant colors inspired by K-pop culture, such as K-pop music videos or concert lighting, so which makes it very stylish.
I have to agree to that. And one thing that I want to add is also that I want to emphasize that this is a musical film without making it too obvious, because K-pop is the main theme. So for some people who might cringe by watching musical movies when people talk and then suddenly start to sing, even this kind of movie is also a thing for them as well. I kind of felt while I was watching this. Now, Professor Ji, the producers of the movie have emphasized that they really wanted to incorporate a lot of Korean cultural elements into this movie. So how did they express that?
As one of the co-directors, Maggie Gang is Korean-Canadian, so there are many elements of Korean culture in the film. So first of all, the music. So the multiple generations of K-pop are introduced in K-pop Demon Hunters. For instance, Seotaeji, Deuce, Twice, and XO. And of course, it features the tracks like Soda Pop and the Golden, created in collaboration with actual K-pop producers and labels, including Teddy Park, known for his work with Blackpink and his label, the Black Label, as well as other artists who have collaborated with BTS and Twice. And you can also find a lot of K-pop elements in the film. The characters wearing different kinds of gat and hanbok and norige, and the K-food like 국밥 and ramyeon, and some iconic spots in Korea, Namsan Tower or Naksan Park and Coex. And of course, in addition, the traditional Korean folk arts, minhwa, jakhodo, magpie, and tiger painting is another wonderful cultural details in the film, symbolizing good fortune and chasing away evil spirits. And actually, I heard, as you guys just mentioned earlier, I heard more people want to buy the merchandise like magpie and tiger badge. So from the National Museum of Korea because of this film.
Right, and also the Korean language in there in
Right,
the movie.
right.
가자 가자 or
가자.
루미님 and all of these parts where you hear Korean actually in the movie.
Even in the part of the lyrics are
Exactly.
Korean. Right.
Yeah.
Right. Exciting to see those aspects of Korea within the film. And I feel like we're seeing more and more of Koreans or people with Korean backgrounds creating K-content in these major global platforms. How significant is this, Professor? And what does this mean for the K-content in the future?
We can say that this is an opportunity to expand the scope of K-culture. Apple TV's Pachinko, based on the novel of the same name written by Korean-American author Lee Min-jin, and the film Minari by Jung Isak, and the Netflix series Beef, created by Korean-American writer and director Lee Sung-jin, are already good examples of expanded K-contents that were created outside of Korea. So also we know K-pop idols without Korean members came out already. So it has been a while since K-contents are not limited to the works produced only in Korea or only by Korean artists. So it would rather be a cultural phenomenon and worldwide trend. So I expect that the collaboration between artists outside of Korea and those active in Korea will become more diverse and increase, like in KPop Demon Hunters.
And I think it's also mentionable that Netflix, in its second quarter earnings report, actually credited Korean contents for their higher than expected earnings. And now let's talk about the songs. The movie soundtracks have even been on Billboard, like Golden. I think that was your favorite one, Professor
Yes, my
T.
favorite.
So, and there are also many cover songs like Chaunu and Monster X have been covering the Saja Boys. So what do you think? How does this actually affect like the real K-pop industry?
Yeah, this film's popularity has solidified K-pop's position as a global phenomenon, boosting interest in Korea goods and the culture experts, I think. So real idol like Chaunu and Monster X joining the cover dance challenge, there could be a natural connection between the film and the K-pop universe. So I think the elements and styles of K-pop are more clearly revealed through this film, K-pop Demon Hunters, and it would be an opportunity for K-pop fandom to expand its culture and activity in more diverse ways. And it would bring more fandom, I guess, like a real world fan, and the Korean Demon Hunters fans are getting more interested in K-pop as well.
Right, just like in the movie, how they have their own fandom.
Right.
And the K-pop Demon Hunters phenomenon goes so far that even diplomatic talks have been evolving about this. What are we talking about here?
That's right. I've learned that Park Yoon-ju, the first Vice Minister of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, briefly mentioned K-pop Demon Hunters at the recent Foreign Ministerial meeting as a symboling cooperation between Korea, the US, and Japan. This is why the film is a collaboration between Japanese capital, Hollywood studios, Netflix platforms, and Korean cultural contents. So it's demonstrating a new model for creative partnerships and collaborations.
Wow, this definitely shows how far the impact of K-pop Demon Hunter goes into. Now, how big do you think the potential of K-content will go on?
Honestly, I think there will be no limits of the expansion potential of Korean contents, because K-contents are not simply about consuming Korean works or artists. I think the Korean contents is a culture itself and audience experiences. So they wanted to experience more Korean cultures, and I think as the interest of fans around the world who wants to experience Korea increases, I believe the scope of K-contents will continue to expand.
And this is an impromptu question, Professor Ji. Do you think that K-pop Demon Hunters could maybe have a sequel later on? Because I think fans would love to see that.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah. Or they could be in virtual idols, or they do a real world concert.
That would be such a great idea. Because we already already have many virtual idols coming out, so why not Saja boys and tantrics in the real world?
Of course.
Well, thank you very much, Professor Z, for your insights today, and hope to see you again very soon.
Thank you, Professor.
Thank you very much.
And thank you, Bella, as always. Maybe I should call you Mira today.
Yes.
Have a great weekend, and we'll see you back next week.
Yes, I'll see you back next week.
Thank you for spending the past half an hour with us on the Culture Wave. Have a pleasant weekend, everyone, and we'll be back next Monday to Friday, 2 p.m. Korea time.